Draft2Digital is another distributor, and they're an alternative to Smashwords. They don't sell books, but they do distribute to the main retailers like Apple, Barnes & Noble, and Kobo. They also don't care what you upload to them. They will actually take anything you send to them, and it's really important to have a well-formatted ebook before you upload to them for that very reason. You want it to be professional. If you do use Draft2Digital, just click on the My Books tab, and then click Add New Book. You can either upload Microsoft Word document or EPUB. Now Draft2Digital will actually ask you if you want to have certain things added to the inside of your book that you can choose to add or choose not to add. But it will only do that if you upload Microsoft Word document. If you upload EPUB, they will not do anything to the inside of your book. So for example, we'll do the Microsoft Word document of our book, and I'll use the same version that we made for Amazon here. This is the one that we sent to Amazon. While that's uploading, we can go ahead and add things like the title and the language, the release date. Everything's going to be very similar to before. Search terms are going to be like keywords, and I'll just type in a couple. The ISBN will be the same as at Amazon. It's not required, but if you already have one, you may use it here. Now you cannot use the same ISBN that you have for another book, even if it's the same book in print version. BISAC subjects are very much like browsing in a bookstore. So think of it like a section that you would find a book, maybe a paranormal romance or a memoir or something like that. And you can add several. Again, this is like categories, so try and get as specific as you can. Many of the categories will have subcategories, and some of them will even have other subcategories. And I believe Draft2Digital allows you to choose 5. However, some of the retailers will only accept 2. So whichever your best 2 categories are, make sure that you choose those first. When that's done, click Save and Continue. And it will be converting the Microsoft Word document into an EPUB file, which is what it will upload to the retailers. And we can upload a cover image. And then down here is what's unique about Draft2Digital. It will show you what it believes are your chapters based on the formatting of your document. But it will also ask you if you want Draft2Digital to generate a title page or generate a copyright page and all of these things. If you've formatted your book well, these should already be in there. So I don't check any of these. If you do check those, then you'll want to delete the ones that you have because you don't want redundant information there. So I would just recommend clicking Save and Continue if you have a well-formatted book. Now you can preview the EPUB, and most likely you're going to use Draft2Digital for places like Barnes & Noble and Apple and Kobo. I really recommend uploading to Amazon directly. So just click on the Download EPUB Preview button. And don't expect wonders with the previewer, the online previewer. It's not going to be quite as nice as things like Calibre or another way of previewing it. And some of the things that Draft2Digital does, you might not be happy with. For example, I don't like the way that the book title came across in Draft2Digital's preview mode, but in Calibre it looks fine. So I'm actually more likely to trust what Calibre is showing than what Draft2Digital is showing. This was the image that we created, of course. And if you just scroll through, you can sort of check each area. The hyperlinks will work, of course. And these are short chapters, so just so you know that that's why there aren't full pages that go on and on. But it's worth scrolling through just to make sure that everything is there and that your hyperlinks work, and I'm sure that they do. Assuming that you're happy with it, and assuming that you trust Calibre's version more than Draft2Digital's previewer, you can X out of this and approve it for release. Just check the box that says that you have reviewed it and that you're ready to move on to the sales channels, and then just go ahead and choose your price and choose your sales channels. Now, some of these retailers you can upload to directly, like Barnes & Noble and Kobo, and so that's what we're going to do next.